Hey there guys, it's Bushcraft biking here. In today's video, what I'll be making is a candle lantern out of a glass jar. And I will also be making a bush pot as well. This is the hobo stove. The first thing that we will be doing is unpacking the hobo stove. So we'll get a fire going, so that way we can char out the rest of the material that's inside of this. And then after we do that, we'll clean it and make this into a little bush pot. I just have a small strip here peeled off, and this is the good Gorilla brand duct tape. Then I'm going to use this as my tinder to get the fire going. And duct tape is a really good fire starter. I will also be using the hobo stove here for other projects. Little stoves like this are actually really good to have because they are really fuel efficient. So while the hobo stove is going and getting rid of all the plastic lining inside of that can, we will be going over how to make a candle lantern. So what we have here is a Tostitos jar here. Obviously, as you can see, type of cheese it was, and it's just a simple jar. What we have in here is a DIY candle. We also have a couple of tea light candles. We also have a mega lighter, and I just have a little bit of wire. So there's only one tool that you will be needing. That is some kind of needle nose pliers. This is my Leatherman. You guys have seen this in other videos. This is the main tool that we will be using for this. So the first step here is taking some of this wire off of this and cutting it and using it to be able to create a lip around the jar here. Find the halfway point. So what I'll be doing next here is I am going to be kind of pinching this right here together a little bit, just like that, and then twisting this right here. Bring this around here just like so. Try to keep it as even as possible. Just keep it in this groove right underneath where the lid goes on. All right, now with these two tail ends right here is twist both these ends here together to be about the same size as this loop right here. So we're just going to trim off the ends here as best we can. Then we're going to take some more of this wire here. I'd say about 2 feet. Cut it. Try to straighten it out as much as possible. So what I'm going to do, bend that up here just like so. Feed it through one of these holes. And then I'm going to go on the other side and do the exact same thing. Simply twist these two ends here. The exact same thing on the other side too. And just like that, we have a little candle lantern. Let me demonstrate how it works. Light the candle. And set it down inside of here. It's not the prettiest thing in the world. I poured a little bit of water and also a little bit of soap into that can. I will be using a piece of steel wool. I'll show you guys how to clean it here in a few minutes. All right, so I just poured a little bit of the steel wool off this guy right here to be used as tinder for later on. Just gonna try not to spill this at all. I'm gonna move this to a different location and then we'll start cleaning it. Now, I would not recommend cooking food in something like this. There is a plastic lining on the inside of these cans. But for right now, just because I'm hungry, I haven't eaten dinner yet, I'm going to heat this can of food up over the hobo stove. Now I do have a piece of chicken wire that I'm going to sit on top of that, just like that. I can use this can right here to actually make more stuff in the future. So for right now, I'm just going to tear off a little bit of this steel wool and wrap it around the stick here, just like so. and use it to clean it out, just like you're seeing right here. What I'll do is empty this out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this guy right here out with a little bit of water. It still needs to be burned out more. Like an actual campfire will do a lot better than doing it over a hobo stove. But this, I'm going to show you guys how to make a small eating utensil. Just kind of flatten this guy out best I can. And then I'm going to grab it like this, bend in this side here so that we have no sharp edges. Now what we're going to do with this is use our fingers, kind of bend it in and on itself, kind of like a spoon. Now we have ourselves a simple eating device. Okay, so what we got here is we got ourselves a stick that our can can fit onto. We've also got ourselves a nail. We got one hole. So now we have our two holes. So now I got the wire here. I'd say you probably want about a foot of this wire in total. Same thing as the lantern. I'm going to bend both sides out. These two little hooks here, I'm going to go through here. We're going to twist this guy down. And we're going to take this other side. We will do the exact same thing. Just like that, we have ourselves a small bush pot. So it's pretty self-explanatory how this works. So I'm just waiting for it to be dark enough for me to use this candle lantern here to find my way out of the woods. For the next video, I have plans to make an arrowhead out of a glass bottle, and I will also be making another lantern as well. I'm not a professional by any means, but this is a hobby of mine. It's coming out here and doing this survival and bushcraft stuff, and I like showing you guys what I do and taking you guys on some adventures with me because I think it's fun, and I think most of you think it's interesting. So as I was using my toilet here, the back piece decided it wanted to break on me. So I will probably do a video here at some point of me redoing this. I'm going to start working my way out of the woods because it is about 8:30, 9 o'clock p.m. and I want to get home and get some rest. It's funny. All I can see is the green dot from you guys right now, just because of the adapter I have for the microphone. All right, I'm going to stop recording the B-roll footage and just get home because it's starting to get late. I want to get home, get changed, and get some rest. I'm still going to use a candle lantern to get out of here. So using that candle lantern and put my tripod away just so I can show you guys. I am kind of getting home here.